Sociopaths. We're insane.
They were shooting at us.
That's quite a lot of introspection. I'm impressed.
We opened fire.
Hello and welcome to the D20 Future Show. I am, as always, your host and GM, Richard. Before we get started, a little while ago we ran a Twitter competition to name the bartender at O'Leary's Irish Theme Bar in the DMC compound, so a shout out to Aaron Palmer, who is at Aaron_P on Twitter, and a big thank you for naming our bartender Harry Razor Winston. Some of this is now your fault. Previously, on the D20 Future Show.
You press a button, the cages just swing open, and the miners tumble out, looking a bit confused. Unfortunately, as you start to wheel it, one of the wheels just falls off the trolley and the thing skids off. It sort of rocks for a minute and you hear it sort of go, gotta go, we gotta go, and tears off down the length of the corridor.
Run, guys, run.
As you get clear of the cave, you suddenly hear just a series of explosions, and you see Michelle. She's waiting and said, do you know what? I had my doubts about you guys, but you did a great job today. You did a good thing.
Thanks, Michelle.
As Henry walks in, you see on the big display screen at the end of the wall, it's Jason's face. Hey, how's my favourite defence contractor doing? The decent thing to do is that I should start paying you. I can do 40. That's going to cause me some problems this end, Henners, and I thought we were friends.
What does it do?
It guards. Literally all it does.
But what's a guard like?
Me.
How are you sure it's not going to attack?
I'm not.
Have you?
You see now the razor is now sitting there, gleaming above the bar. Eric's finished polishing it. He hangs it up.
What happens next? Well, let's find out on the next episode of the D20 Future Show.
I point up and go, how about?
My friends on Cygnus 2 brought... I'm glad you asked me that. My friends on Cygnus 2 brought me this when they broke my old one. Eric passes Harry the mother-of-pearl cutthroat razor as he takes it down. He idly throws the razor in the air and catches it deftly. They were trying to copy my party trick. Partly because they were a bunch of idiots who thought they knew better, and partly because they wanted free drinks for the rest of the night. Harry cuts a lime into 4 quarters and places them in the gaps between his fingers on his left hand, which he plants firmly on the bar. The crowd in the bar seems to go just a little bit quieter, and you realise that actually everyone is now looking at Harry. Both eyes open, he says, before raising the razor above his head, throwing it so it sticks into the first lime. Left eye, he says, as he closes his left eye, before doing the same thing, throwing the razor very hard in between his fingers. It sticks into the lime. Right eye, he says. This time Harry closes his right eye and again flings the razor into a slice of lime. Now, both eyes closed. Closing his eyes, Harry whirls the cutthroat razor into the air. It spins and then comes down, sticking firmly into the final slice of lime. The clientele in the bar roar with approval. Now, none of you folks is crazy enough to try this and win free drinks, are you?
Nope.
No.
That's very impressive. I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, I think the fact that there's a drone currently hovering outside is enough excitement for me so far. I will.
All right.
Where did you learn a trick like that?
I learned that on a freighter just off Cygnus 3. There was this guy, he did a similar trick with a machete. I thought, it could be more exciting. Cutthroat razor, that's the worst system. He indicates his left hand, which is sort of covered in scarred over cuts. Took me a while, but I tell you what, you can win a lot of drinks with that trick. So, you fellas, you're defence contractors, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so are we safe or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're around.
Yeah.
I like it, guys. I like it.
We're doing.
We got your back.
Is that a bluff check, Alan? You don't sound so sure.
Could I have another drink, please?
So, you're just changing the subject, are you? Well, you guys need another drink? You let me know.
Why not?
I turn to Buddy and say, what do you think of
Okay,
a flying man over
Buddy
there?
turns, scanning. Target acquired, says Buddy, as he allows he allows his targeting systems to just wash over. You see, very briefly, the drone shudders ever so slightly before not moving.
All right. All right, take it easy, buddy. But keep an eye on him.
I don't know whether I trust Richard with this.
Scanning target. As you sit down for most of you first pint for Steve Jabs, second pint.
Third pint, I thought.
Third pint. You ordered a third pint, did you?
Do we have work tomorrow? Is that
Yeah, there are no weekends on a mining facility
fair?
with
Fair.
pirate mecha attacking.
That might be my last one for the night.
You feel suddenly a low rumbling sound. The building starts to shake.
You're going to regret having those 3 pints.
Yeah, it's like, did anybody else feel that? It's like,
No.
just me. Am I? Guys? Please?
Just you.
Please?
It happens again. A little bit of plaster dust just descends on your table, sprinkling into each of your pints.
I think we should head and check this out, guys.
As you start walking away from your table, Steve, do you finish that pint?
Can I bring it with me?
Yeah?
Bring the pint with me.
Okay. So you pick up your pint. I'm going to need an agility check.
Surely it's not that difficult.
D20?
Yep. 19. That's fine. You don't spill a drop. It's all good. As you start to head out to the exit, you see Robin Hayes, the security manager, running the other way. What the heck are you doing? You're supposed to be our security contractors.
Just finishing my drink.
Stark, what's going on?
I'd like to ask you the same thing. What's going on?
Where's the guard posted? Who's supposed to be on guard? You guys are supposed to be professionals. Get the hell out there and sort it out. We're under attack.
Let's go then.
Let's go, guys.
Yeah.
As you head very rapidly over to Steve, still holding his pint, over to the engineering department to fire up your mech. I'm going to need some constitution checks to see how badly the alcohol affects you. So,
I've only had one.
we'll start with Ian. Ian,
8.
8, including your fortitude bonus.
Including my fortitude bonus.
You are fine. Henry,
I've got 10 including.
10, including your. Yep, you're fine.
I have 12.
12, you're fine. Steve is 2 in, so you got 7, including your.
mine.
Okay, and roll again.
14.
14, okay, and for your third pint.
I'm still holding that one.
Yep.
Hasn't drunk it yet.
1. Yeah, okay, so you're going to be on a -1 for all of your targeting rolls because you're a bit drunk.
For the listeners at home, that was me sliding my mech across the table.
Do we deploy in a line or in a...
It's up to you. You guys deploy as you want to deploy.
We should probably think about some mech tactics. Like,
I
I make it sound like we're mech experts.
well, we're trying.
Well, you might be.
You're trying.
So
I'm facing the wrong way.
You should be in the front.
yeah, so I have the...
I'm facing the wrong way.
I have the highest armor. Who has the next highest armor?
I have
4.
2. So
Right.
okay.
Great.
I have
So
biggest
Tim and
movement.
Henry's mech will be in front.
Okay.
Shall I take the flank because I got movement?
Yeah.
Let's move up.
You've got a lot of movement, I've got a lot of agility. So once we get close, I think it'd be good for me to try and get behind them.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Mr. Dungeon Master, what do we see?
Okay, so you see... So this is a significantly bigger mecha than you've seen before. This is a very large
Different size.
mecha, and it is firing at various features on the mining base. In particular, it seems to be attacking communication systems. We're going to roll for initiative.
15.
2.
8.
5.
Okay. We will have...
I'm pretty sure you get a -2 to that as well.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're...
I get 0. I'm just not going to go.
Oh, right. Oh, brilliant.
You can go
and-
next week.
As the war mech fires its laser one more time, you see it just it starts to adopt kind of evasive pattern, which and you see chaff flying out from the side. You see your targeting systems start to struggle to lock on, and then you see from behind it just a plume of smoke. Henry, you see rushing towards you a large number of missiles.
Oh bother.
You hear alarm systems start to blare off as it locks onto you.
Me?
Well, your mech, yes.
You're the leader.
I've already died once today.
How many missiles are there?
Or they can. So there are approximately 10 missiles flying towards you.
Are they us as a group or?
No, they're all locked onto John. What do you want to do? You haven't got. You basically your choices are stand and take it, use both your actions to evade missiles, or shoot them down.
I'm gonna have to try and dodge it. I can't shoot out 10 missiles all at once.
Your odds are if you dodge, you will dodge 2 of them because you have 2 actions.
But you can do all of those, Joe. You can like shoot one and dodge.
He can spend an action trying to shoot them down if he wants.
What are the other options? Dodge, shoot.
Dodge, shoot, or just take it on the chin.
Or take it on the chin, yes.
Dodge.
So, do you want to dodge 2 of these?
Yeah, I will.
You don't want to try and shoot them down?
Shoot down. Cooler.
Shoot. It is cooler. It is cooler.
9.
Okay, you miss.
Yeah.
As you do so, the 10 missiles fly towards you. 4 of them strike home, each doing. The first one. What's your armor?
4.
4. The first one does no damage.
That's okay.
Second one does no damage.
Okay.
Third one does no damage.
Now, can you imagine if I put you 2 in front?
Just obliterate.
Okay, they each strike and explode against your armour, but actually somehow your mech pulls through and doesn't take any damage.
Nailed it.
Who is next?
I'm presuming me.
Okay,
I had 15, didn't I?
you had 15, you're up.
What did you roll?
Okay.
I think it's because they were aiming at me. Which
Yeah, no,
you
get a chance. It uses up your turn that round, but
And then we start with the.
I'm thinking that it's not sensible for me to go to try and stride off ahead of you.
hear the
all.
heroism.
Are there 6 missiles coming at me?
No, they
Alright,
so you
6 missed.
yeah, 6 missed,
Alright, okay.
4 struck you,
Yeah.
none of them did any damage.
That is the
Like
point.
6
I'm-
more was still incoming.
devastated.
Shift me 45 degrees and not quite 45 degrees actually because I want to be able to still shoot him. And then move me forward 4 inches.
You could certainly, once you've moved 4 inches, turn back to make sure he's in arc.
Yeah. Just turn me back a little bit then to make sure he's in arc, and then I'll shoot him with my new big weapon.
The new big weapon! Alright.
Ooh, I'm glad you got out of the way there.
The anti whatever that thing
You
is.
are 21 inches away from this guy.
4!
Oh.
4.
I've just
That's a critical hit.
with my
Okay,
new big weapon.
roll a d6.
D6.
What does it look visually? Describe it to us.
3.
Okay, that's alright, it does fire.
Okay.
So, as you pull the trigger, there is a kind of whoom sound, and you see a round fly out of the lengthy barrel of the weapon. You instantly recognise this must be one of the ancient Gauss weapons that the Alfiers use so much. You roll a d10.
1.
1.
That's good though, right?
You
Right.
strike. You see it strike the anti-missile pack, which splits open. There's a kind of sound, and it falls either side, and it takes 1 point of damage.
I think for damage you do want that.
So, if you want to write in Alfir Gauss weapon, damage is d10, range band is 8 inches, d6 intermittent system, which means if you roll a 1 on a d6, it don't fire. Whose turn is it next?
It's not mine.
I got a 12. In that case, I will move and shoot this thing with my laser.
Okay, 12, so that's a miss. Aled. So, Steve, your mech strides forward,
Yeah, to the same.
sort of drawing level with Tim's mech, okay, and
I fire on my laser.
fire your laser.
Sorry?
That was West Country for fire my laser.
Fire my laser. You went down. 6.
6
Oh.
is a hit.
Hey, not bad.
Even drunk.
So you roll with a d6 laser.
Doing better than George. He's
Drunk
lost
has still
drunk.
got it.
1.
One.
Laser, on the other hand, doesn't have it.
The laser's drunk.
Yeah. In your drunken haze, you see the laser strike and you cheer, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have in any way. Doesn't seem to have any way. You've got really drunk on 3 pints of Guinness.
I'm a lightweight.
Hey, if I drank 3 pints of Guinness,
You'd be fine.
I'd be on the floor. Tim wouldn't, but
Yeah, Tim wouldn't. His
Space
constitution
Guinness.
is Space Guinness. It's true.
Extra bubbles or something.
So you have not damaged the Yatnar
Is
war
it?
mech.
It's evil.
You don't have to get into
Oh,
Guinness sense.
Yatnar Warmer.
Okay, it is the Yatnar's turn.
My
So who
only weapon.
damaged him? Yeah, it's going to lock on to.
Ratchet.
He's going to lock on to Clank,
Mama Ratchet.
and he fires
Ratchet and strap.
a laser, which achieves a critical hit. That does a lot of damage. So that is 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
Are you
Critical
sure,
hits.
Are you sure you want to give me 14 points of damage as a critical hit?
I don't want to.
I'm dead.
So how many hit points do you have?
My mech has 24. I have 13.
You have 13, so you drop to -1.
Wow.
And
Nice knowing you.
the emergency medical system inside your mech kicks in, and and you can feel it injecting you in various places as it does its best to try and keep you alive. But you're on -1 hit points. Whose turn is it?
I believe it's
Henry go.
It was mine.
It was your Henry didn't get a turn last turn because he was shooting down the
I
missiles.
think I'm after George. I didn't do very well on my roll. So.
It's
so.
your turn.
He did considerably better than you did.
Wait, so it's not him.
So it would be Ian's turn, but he's critically wounded.
Right. Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Do something.
Tim will move in to save the day.
Put him out of his misery.
Ian.
Right. I will shoot my laser again.
Okay.
What range band are we in? We are in range band 2.
I have more actions. I should have shot my laser a bunch more times.
That is a shame, isn't it?
Killing Ian seemed a bit much. Okay, so he has that many evasions. All
He
right.
was a bit taken aback that you managed to wipe out one of the people in one shot. He was like, oh.
Zap.
So
Ooh.
I'm second range band. Am
So
I?
you are second range band. So it is 10, 13, -3 for his evasion down to 10, 12, 12 and 6.
3.
3, it's a critical hit with a D6 laser.
If he'd hit me again, even if I had survived that, and he'd hit me again with the same damage, it would have destroyed my mech.
Okay, so your laser strikes. You see it hit the belly of the robot, and you see just this plumes of black smoke and flashes start to emerge from the mech.
His evasiveness goes up to 7 now. Black and white smoke everywhere. You have no idea what's going on.
So that is that many points of damage.
Tim thinks you guys are pretty lucky he's here.
Who's up next?
I believe it's. I think we're saying I'm after.
Henry. Yeah, I think that's right.
2.
Yeah, he rolled a
I think
2
like a 6.
and gets a -1 for being drunk. So,
Can I spend a turn just like getting ready to shoot?
so you've got 2 actions. You can spend one of those actions aiming if you want.
4.
4. It's another critical hit. So you're going to do D6 damage.
2.
2 points of damage. Okay.
This reversal of numbers of
It's
some,
really
of, some of the bits is like, oh, you're gonna. Oh wait, no.
Okay. And Steve, it's to you, I think.
Doesn't that
Is that-
destroy
Doesn't it destroy
Is it-
something? Number 2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So as you take careful aim and shoot, you see just sparks flying off, and then the laser on his right arm just drops off.
So what weapons has it got left?
You don't know. It shot you so far. It shot you in the face with a laser. That laser has just fallen off the mech.
Obliterated you.
There's still black plumes of smoke coming out the back of it.
Avenged you. Shut the laser off.
Avenged is probably a bit of a strong.
Well, at least it didn't destroy my
I think you-
Gauss weapon.
Beat him off.
Yeah,
that's what
you might be about to die, but your Gauss weapon's fine.
Precisely.
It's worth removing.
By any chance, was the thing that we dropped in the mine one of those missile packs?
Okay. I'll move
Yeah,
closer.
if you'd not got out of the explosion of that, then whether or not you survived this would have been kind of academic. Range is
11.
You're in second
10,
band.
yeah, 10 and a half, 11.
It's, yeah, same range band. Second range
No,
band.
different.
And what, -1?
Mm-hmm.
so it's
I fire my laser.
all right. As you carefully line up the mech, your laser, back to the mech, back to the laser, and fire, you miss by miles. It is now the Yatnar pirate's turn. And as black plumes of smoke start to pour out of it, it levels its laser at whoever's at the front.
Not me.
I think it is.
I think it might be. He levels the laser at you and fires.
I misses.
I'm going to have to work it out. So
It's 11 inches away.
it's 11 inches, so second range band. So it is 10, 12 for your... sorry, not 12.
Or it could be 20 inches away. I mean,
14 plus 2 for your size is 16 plus 2, 18. Minus
guy's probably
2,
gonna hit me.
16 and 8. That's a critical hit.
Oh,
What you want to praise? It doesn't repeat like it did before. Oh, yeah, it does. So it fires 2 shots in rapid succession that strike your cockpit. You take 9 points of damage, and so does your mech.
well, you're alive.
Well, yeah, I'm not.
You're not in my position.
You're not doing well. But
As you you just adjust the shock of the laser weapon striking your whole mech, you see it turn round. And you fully turn round, 180-degree turn, and head for the hills, and it runs away.
have we lost sight of it?
And you lose sight of it. Again, plumes of black smoke, sparking chaff and so on causes you to fall off its radar. For now, it has retreated.
Good job, team.
Wow.
Didn't even destroy it.
You alright, Ian?
Ian.
Hello?
Do we have like a intermech?
Yeah, do we know?
Yeah, you have that. Intermech comms. You can hear silence from Ian.
Yeah.
Henry, as your command module and your thing flashes red, you see that the emergency medical system has kicked in.
What can I do from
So together, you surround his mech and pick it up and carry it back to the engineering bay.
Okay.
Obviously, you signalled ahead, and there's a medical team standing by.
Yep.
Who quickly rush him into the infirmary, and
He dies.
Oh God, no!
and they manage to stabilise him on 1 hit point.
Oh, so you're alright. Richard gave a look of, I've just killed somebody in the first.
Merely a flesh
Battle.
wound.
How close was it, Richard? How close?
Very close.
You were very lucky. That's just.
I didn't even do anything to particularly deserve that either.
No, you didn't. I mean, the point of that was for Henry to learn that he's vulnerable even in his mech.
Well, I learned that before.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't really work in that I fired a massive missile pack that should have ripped you to shreds, and it didn't. The 4 of you, or the 3 of you, because Ian is not well and is kind of in hospital, in the infirmary, are standing in Robin's office. Robin he's clearly not dressed for work. He's clearly wearing his pajamas and a dressing gown, and he is furious.
That he is.
As you come in, he just stares at you. You could just see the anger in his eyes.
Is Steve still drunk?
No, I've sobered up now.
Steve is sobered up now, apparently.
I think that's Richard's.
Steve is sobered up now.
It has been, I don't know how many hours. So, can I use my, I don't know, diplomacy or something, my charisma
Charm
to
him.
soften him up or something?
Yep, go for it. Let's see a diplomacy check.
Actually, it is your fault. You should have been on camera.
11 plus 11.
22.
Okay, go for it. Talk him down. No. Okay, this is the role-playing bit of it, so it's going to work. Now you have to kind of talk him down.
This is going to work. Can I just use his dice roll?
No, I want to hear Steve talk him down. This is going to be good.
We're really sorry.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Yeah. I don't. Henry needs to represent us, given that
You started.
I started to be
started. Nothing
Alright.
to do with me.
Gentlemen,
we might have cocked up a little bit,
I think you probably did. Yeah,
but we have paid for that on our own team. It's not. You might have had physical damage. We've had someone who nearly died on our team. We understand the gravity of this situation.
There will be other days for shouting at you.
Good work. Good work, Steve.
Today, you've learned the importance of keeping a picket, having a rota, of not drinking too much when you're supposed to be on duty.
Yeah. Yeah.
And make no mistake, while Stark Defence is employed here, you're always on duty. Alright, go see to your team member. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
See you in the morning, Robin.
Bye.
As you each make it back to your apartments, you see printed out of the system, you see a small card on it, which is you recognise as a bank card, and you now have fully set up bank accounts. Henry's going to tell you how much wealth bonus you each have.
Well, we received 40. Was 1,000?
Yeah, so it's 40,000 credits, which works out as about 40 wealth bonus to split between you.
But I was thinking, so you guys don't have to worry about it if you give me all of it. I didn't do very well.
Yeah, about that. No?
Can I make a counter?
Hell no. The shit you pulled today.
He gets none of it, and it's split 3 ways.
Okay, so the way this works is
right
this is what's been set up. Henry has done it. So Henry, what does everyone have?
I'll give everyone equal. I can't. Not dealing.
Okay.
Yeah, you better.
I'm not dealing with that.
Okay, so everyone change your wealth bonus to read 10.
Wonderful.
I'm not changing.
So this overrides any
already is.
previous wealth.
So any previous wealth bonus you had is wiped out. That's in funds you can't get to, but your access on the planet is wealth bonus of 10.
It's in pen. It's in pen.
All right.
My wealth bonus.
Then cross it out and write it in pencil.
Richard doing character sheets in pen.
I didn't think the wealth bonus was going to change. I didn't think about it that hard. Ian has been manoeuvred back to his own apartment to recover. He's overnight. You recover some hit points.
You guys took damage.
Ian, you gain a further 1 hit point. Steve,
I want 2.
you gain a further 1 hit point.
Hey.
You know you want to keep your hit points higher, right?
7.
Just checking.
7 hit points.
2.
I'd sneeze and that I'd lose a hit point.
I would
Pop a rib.
2.
2 hit points.
15.
Maybe stay away from solid foods for the next few days.
All right. It is the next morning, and you wake up at 7:30 to hear the vid screens in your apartment flashing with an alarm, and you see you have a vid message as you stumble out of bed. Some of you feeling better than others. Some of you feeling really not so good. You cancel the alert, and the vid message flashes up, and it's Robin, the security manager again. He says, Stark Defences, there's a management team meeting at 0800 hours. Stark Defences are all to attend. That's all. The message signs off.
I don't think he's forgiven us yet.
I don't think you'll ever forgive us. But I'm okay with it.
What time is it right now?
So it's now 7:30.
Half past.
We had to. I think we should be early to this meeting.
I get dressed first.
I like your style.
You can go straight to the meeting, but I'm getting dressed first.
I just don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, we didn't miss anything either. You stood there like that.
I'm gonna put my towel and fedora on.
So just so we're clear, I heard Ian say, I'm going to get dressed.
Yeah, I guess we get dressed and go.
What's this staff meeting all about? Has Robin forgiven the team? And how much trouble are they really in? Find out next time on the D20 Future Show.
And it seems best to begin at the beginning. So
Hey.
I'll.
We begin halfway through and then go back to the beginning.
Like a Quentin Tarantino
Wow.
movie.
You want to in medias res it? No, what we'll do, we'll.
I may have watched Pulp Fiction the other day.
Yeah, we'll Pulp Fiction it.
was good.
We'll get you
Great
each to
movie.
describe what happened.
It's a great movie.
It wasn't actually that recently ago. It was
First time I've seen it.
you were there. Yeah. First time
Oh,
you saw it.
such a good movie.
I was impressed.
Tell you what, Reservoir Dogs is not as good.
I'm not.
I hated Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, some of it
I
was
like Reservoir Dogs. It's not as good as Pulp Fiction, but I like Reservoir Dogs.
I mean, few are, but no, I don't see the appeal. Anyway, that's that.
I haven't seen either of these movies.
Watch Pulp Fiction. It is amazing.
Quentin Tarantino. It is a bit weird.
Oh, it's incredibly weird. Like weird
Tim
to a
Burton
whole
weird?
new level.
No, it's
Not
Quentin
Tim Burton.
Tarantino weird.
Have you ever seen a Quentin Tarantino?
Django Unchained, Kill Bill.
No.
Man with the Iron Fists.
I mean, start with Pulp Fiction. It's amazing.
And then I would recommend Django after Pulp Fiction.
I
Django
like
is also very good.
I don't like Django.
Really?
Yeah.
I love
I
Django.
love
That was a well good movie.
Except for the Quentin Tarantino cameo, which is not good.
Can't remember it off
I don't remember that.
He actually
Which one was
appears
in
in
a
the
film?
film.
He does, yeah, he does an Australian accent. It's not very good.